just wanted to thank everybody for coming today. How many people here are busy? And that's what we find. It just seems life just keeps getting busier and busier. Now, how many of you here have a microwave? Okay, great. And what kind of things do we normally do in our microwave? Most people would say, well, we reheat. We usually warm up water if we're going to make coffee or hot cocoa. And a lot of us do popcorn, because now even the microwaves have a popcorn feature on the microwave. Now, if I told you tonight that you were going to come and you were going to get to sample chicken that was made in the microwave, how many people here would be excited? Or would you be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you asked me to the show and you're going to feed me chicken that's dry and rubbery, and it's things that we just wouldn't normally have. Well, what I want to show you is our deep cover baker. A lot of people call this our magic pot. I actually like to call it my crock pot on warp speed. A lot of people cook in the crock pot, but how long does it take you to make a pulled pork or a chicken pot pie or things like that? Usually it's a long time, especially a pulled pork. People say generally it takes them all day to make that. If I could show you how you could make a pulled pork in 15 minutes, how many of you would much rather do that than stop at McDonald's and spend twice as much and know that you're not feeding your family healthy? Yeah. Another thing that I like to do is chicken. My family is a big on eating chicken, and chicken is healthy for us. So you can take your chicken breasts. I will put those, and we're going to get to show you this tonight. You're going to get to sample it before we add it to our recipe. But in your deep covered baker, you just lay your chicken. It can be really close. Sometimes if I'm putting a lot, I can even have it up around the sides. You just don't want it all to be overlapping. Put whatever seasoning you like on it. Put your lid on. 12 minutes in the microwave. Doesn't matter if it's frozen. Maybe you're like me and you come home from work and go, great, I didn't take anything out of the freezer. Now what are we going to have? And that's what happens is people will take their chicken, they put it in the microwave to thaw it, and then by the time they thaw it, it all is kind of yucky and rubbery. The nice thing is deep cover baker, you don't have to think about that ahead of time. You can just put whatever you have frozen. Of course, if you're doing a whole chicken, you do need to thaw that, but just chicken pieces, pork tenderloins, and things like that don't have to be. So are you ready to get started? We'll go ahead and make our recipe in our baker. Mm-hmm.